So, I haven't heard from me for a few days. I've just been so knackered. I just couldn't bring myself to do any videos. Anyway, front bedroom's finished, back bedroom's finished, except for a few little spots around sockets that had holes that I need to touch up, and I missed those before. Painted the picture rail. The picture rail is the wood thing going along there. And I painted that upstairs in the front bedroom. When checking the back bedroom, I noticed how quickly I did it, how rushed I was. I'm so particular about how these things look. So to see that is quite quite funny. I think to myself, oh my God, how could you live with that? There's like holes and bumps all over the place. Anyway, so, sitting room, you might have seen it, I've been doing around here. All I've done is, I didn't paint the whole thing. I just put a tiny amount, a very small amount of paint on a brush and kind of lightly brushed where the plaster is or was, very, very lightly, and then built up over time so that you wouldn't see any kind of line. I can see where the pink is, but I'm going to decorate this room one day, but it's going to be a while. It'll do. It's good enough. I'm going to go over that once more this morning because I can see pink, but I got some wood on the on the fireplace, paint on the fireplace, which is a bit of a disaster. Don't tell my wife. Whoops, I just did. Anyway, it comes off. You just use them. Oh, I could show you that. It's a really cool thing. These builders showed me this when they were here last summer. These things. Always carry one in your pocket. If you get a bit of paint or plaster on something, just scrub it with this and it comes off. It's really good and it doesn't scratch what's underneath. This is no soap in it, okay? Some of them are kind of impregnated with soap. Anyway, good thing is like light sockets. You always get paint on light sockets. Plug sockets, you know, the electrical points, light sockets. The light switches, things like that. So you just scrub them a bit with that and it doesn't scratch the plastic underneath. It just removes the paint. Anyway, out here, you can't actually see it very well. You can over here, where there's a large area. This was damp. So I painted it with a thing called, a special thing. It's called stain blocker and it's not actually made to keep damp out. It's made to stop stains coming in, you know, but it does a bit of that too. So I've got that on there. There's a couple of places around as well. So today I'm just going to paint over that. Might as well show you the kitchen floor while I'm here. While you're here. What a mess, isn't it? Can hardly walk. Wife's here. It's Sunday today. She's here on Tuesday. So this is, I don't know, this is the kitchen floor. I put a little bit more paint down there yesterday afternoon. About nearly 24 hours ago. And I think it's going to be okay now. I can see where it's not quite dried yet. So basically I did about as far as the cooker. Draw a line across there, going down here. And I did not do, obviously, underneath where the mat is and underneath where that is. That's the bits I didn't do. Up here, some of this has only had one coat, but it's supposed to be to keep us going until next year when I can paint it properly or do whatever we're going to do, get a new kitchen, something like that. So that's all I'm going to show you, and not a lot else to tell you. I'm putting, oh yeah, let me show you that. I mean, I don't know, maybe my wife will be interested. Excuse me, I have to sort of step on that rug you saw. I painted that bit too. I've got to redo that today. Forgot. Okay, this. The bed needs legs on it because at the moment it's got casters, rollers, wheels, and they will scratch the new floor. So I've got to put legs on the bed, and this is what I'm making them out of. The thing with legs is they never, you can never get them the right length, and whatever you do, it's probably going to end up that unless you've got the right kind of saw, which I haven't, like a big electrical thing with a big, anyway. So all I'm going to do is to get them the same height. This is the height, that's all I need, this little bit here. That's the height. And obviously it's all cut, so this will be the same here and over there. It's all the same. so I don't have to rely on my saw, my cutting skills. That's how I do that. It's very short. It's like sort of there or something. Actually, it's that height. That's the top and bottom. Really light, really small, but it needs something just to lift it off the floor a bit. I just want it to be the same height without losing anything. That's all. Nothing else to tell you. Oh, looked at this morning. I'm really angry with myself. Well, not with myself. These bits of wood. I never throw bits of wood away, and I'm going to need some. You see this little white? That's a skirting board. I actually need that now. It's the original one, so I can't get it anywhere else. And you know, as it happens, I need that thing for a leg. But this is an old shelf. Well, a shelf. I bought it about a year ago, thinking to put it on the wall. Failed miserably. Just made some really bad holes in the wall. Unfortunately, it got wet. So I don't know how it's going to be. I suppose if I take the plastic off, it's a good idea. Don't know. I did stream last night. I don't think I'll be streaming today. I just kind of wanted to do something. I might just sit at home and play a game or watch YouTube or something like that. I don't know. Play a game probably. If I'm not too, it depends how tired I am. Tons. You've seen the mess in there, so I've got to tidy a lot of that up today. Vacuum, things like that. Might need a new vacuum cleaner, by the way. The way ours sort of drags along the floor, I think it might scratch the floor. So I don't know. I have to be very careful. Anyway, that's all for now. Just wanted to tell you what's happening. All the best. Goodbye.